Oh,
Alright, we've got a special one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. After my absence from the last HLCS series, we are back with 3 teams tonight. They're all going to be
woo!
playing 3 best of ones, and I am also joined here on the caster desk with Sammy Yoon himself. But right
Oh
now,
yeah.
we need to focus on this draft. Are you watching the draft, Sam? We got
Oh
Team
yes, I
Esports
am.
Club versus Fatal Association. And
Already out with the Blitzcrank ban and the Jin ban
here's our teams if you're interested. Um,
with Cobi and Anthony. Why are they
but yeah,
banning Morgana?
I'm
Hmm.
actually surprised that Fatal Association is banning Jin. Wait, oh fuck, did I mess up? Oh, I messed this up. Fatal Association should be on the blue side. That's my bad.
Oh well.
I messed up the names in draft. But
Okay. So flip them.
yeah, flip them, flip them.
Flip them. Flip them. There's going to be no editing, but fuck it.
No, no, watch this. I'm gonna use my.
Editing prowess. Okay. Team Fatal Association has first pick. And they first pick Kalista for Anthony.
Anthony's Callisto is pretty good, and he did play with Woosung's Alistar last time. So
God,
I
that
think
was
Alistar might be
so annoying
coming.
to play against.
The thing is, they ran it. The last time they ran it back though, it didn't really work. The first time they
I just
ran it,
heard
it was
like
really good, but the second time they ran it, Anthony like had his worst game ever.
just write
So,
it down. Counter pick with a Vayne. Could be going top lane, technically.
yeah, there's a lot open for Team Esports Club.
Ooh, Megan's famous
Megan's Nami.
Nami. Who's the bot lane? Eric? It's probably Basil top lane, Bobby mid lane or jungle, then Jason mid lane or jungle. That's probably Eric ADC. Probably. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I have no idea. For Team Esports Club, we have a lot of returning names. Meagan coming back finally from season 1, joining on Team Esports Club, and also on Team Esports Club. Bobby here to reclaim his throne, undefeated in HLCS, 4-0. So we'll see if he can keep it up. And we also have a new
Sheesh.
introduction, xTiny making his debut, long awaited. The
President of
president,
Esports
yeah, the
Club.
president of Esports Club. So we'll see what he can do to shake up the HLCS.
I think that's Kobe's Malzahar.
I do think that's Kobe's Malzahar.
Or that might be Miggy's. I think that's Miggy's Malzahar. Actually, wait. Pyke. Actually, no. I take that back. I think Hunter is probably going top lane.
Yeah, but here, wait. We also have a third person on the desk.
Hwei! First time! Hwei!
Okay, guys. Vayne, Eric and
Welcome,
Megan are
Nathan.
playing ranked. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Eric and Megan have been
hello.
playing ranked duo for weeks now. So this
Who?
Nami Vayne Eric and Megan.
Really?
Oh,
This
yo.
Nami Vayne has been run many times.
I'm
Well,
surprised Eric plays such a pretty hard ADC in Vayne.
that's just the advantage of being the newcomers. You get to pick things that no one will really expect, but I don't think anyone really expected someone to play Hwei, except Jason Canto has been saying he was going to play Hwei. So, you have to imagine
I
that
played
Jason Canto is going
Hwei.
to be playing Hwei in the mid lane.
Hwei's okay. I played him support, which maybe that's why my damage output was a bit lower. But I don't know. I feel like his damage output is really low. His utility is always good, but
It 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 depends on the build and the player. Because I
I
played
just went
against
full
multiple
AP.
Hweis. I played against
Full AP
multiple
for me.
Hweis who literally one shot our ADCs and mids. So it depends.
Yeah, I guess.
Dude, they took
Guess
away
I just have
Hunter's
to ult the
Kled.
ADC. No, Hunter's gonna run it down.
Yeah, Hunter only has so many
Maybe.
champions left because his Garen has also been banned. So the only one I think he's played as well is Urgot. So Urgot is still open for Hunter, but I'm not sure
I
who's
don't,
going top and
I
who's
don't
going
know
jungle.
Hunter's champ will top lane. Honestly, he can play Thresh here.
Actually,
I don't think.
these are smart bans by Team Esports Club because I think Woosung is going jungle because I'm pretty sure that's Miggy's Pyke and not Woosung's Pyke.
Yeah.
This Rek'sai pick is very interesting.
Yeah, who do you think's playing Rek'sai? Is it Bobby?
Is Bobby
On
on
Team
Team
Esports?
Esports?
Yeah, Bobby's
I
on
think
Team
it might be
Esports.
Bobby?
Bobby.
It's Basil, Bobby,
I think
Jason,
it's Bobby.
Canto, Meagan, and xTiny.
Ooh, Ornn.
Ornn for
Okay.
Hunter.
The
Pantheon
Pantheon.
for Woosung. The Pantheon jungle Giga Chad. They have so much AD though. Is Basil gonna play Malphite? This is a fat Malphite game. Just
Oh,
slug it out into top side. Tank matchup.
Malphite's a fairly easy top laner to play as well.
Malphite
Always
completely
useful in team
counters that comp
fights.
except for Malzahar. Ah,
Ooh,
Jax.
Jax.
Basil can't let it
Team-
go. The ego pick.
Oh wait, Nathan, you want to get on the spectator list?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
get in there. But
Join the
we
spectator.
get into spectator. We also need to invite Meagan. But Meagan's
I'll invite Megan.
is Meagan online?
I think she's still like loading in. I don't see her.
What, we did the entire draft, bro. That's okay. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm at league.
Ooh, Team Esports is concerning with no tank. They got
Yeah,
Jax as a bruiser, but
I was really hoping that Basil would suck it up and play Malphite. It would have been so nice for their team comp, but
I mean, Rek'sai could be also fairly tanky though.
disagree.
he would
Rek'Sai's like a
go
bruiser.
bruiser.
Really?
Best. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
What's the difference between bruisers and tanks?
The tanks
Bruisers just
have
have a bunch of
no.
health, really. They mostly stack health
Okay.
items like Black Cleaver and Stacks Gauge
Hmm.
and things like that. They don't really prioritize tanks, and tanks also just have a lot more like their kits allow them to just soak up more damage and have more crowd control. Whereas bruisers
So would you consider like
are more
a Mumu a
damage.
tank or like a bruiser?
Amumu's
It
a
very
tank,
de-
but
He's a tank.
Okay.
he could be like an AP like damage dealer, but he's mostly a tank.
Amuma is not a bruiser. He's either AP or tank.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
I'm
just that
worried
tanks
about
do
Team
damage.
Esports.
Team Esports.
There's
Well,
no tank. There's no tank into Kalista Pyke.
I think what they got going
Yeah,
for them
it's a bit
though
rough.
is they have like actually decent amount of CC to disrupt this Kalista and Pyke. They do like
Ooh, you have Rek'Sai, you have
they have
Jax,
Rek'Sai, they have
Hwei,
Vayne
Nami.
Condemn, and they also have Nami. So it's not like they have nothing, but it's definitely not the best team comp for dealing with
It's
Kalista.
gonna be harder. It's just
I
gonna be
think
harder.
I don't actually know what Hwei does. Does Hwei have like a lot of slowing effects? Because that could
He
really
has.
He has a lot.
He
He has
doesn't
a
have
spear, a root, and then multiple other CCs plus support potential. So
like he has a thing where he can, similar to swinging, like doesn't grab you like towards him, but grabs you and pulls you to the center.
right.
he
So
has
that's
a he has a
always
horizontal
useful.
Mordekaiser E.
And then his ult is literally
So like
fizzled.
set E that doesn't stun.
Give or take, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Team Esports Club. I was gonna say like normally when you play Vayne, you just try to like play around like protect the Vayne comp, and like Rek'Sai's fine, like facilitate early ganks, but I really think the Jax pick was not it because I don't think this is like a team comp where you can split push, especially into an Ornn. Ornn can just like sit under the tower and like neutralize the split push effect if Hunter plays
It's
it correctly.
tanky.
But we'll see if Basil can get a big enough gold lead in this top matchup because it's definitely losable for Ornn.
I
Yeah, I
don't know
mean,
what Azul's champ pool is, but a Cassante with their team comp would have been very nice.
Basil can play Cassante, I guess, but he didn't have a great
he's
time
like
on it, so I don't
nerfed.
think. Yeah, I remember I played against him actually in like a for fun. I played Timo into Cassante. Do you remember?
Oh god.
You were on my team, Sam. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did not have a good time. I mean, he beat me, but like overall, like he just wasn't like he didn't do as much damage as he thought he could. He felt the
Yeah. I
nerfs for
mean,
sure.
also like when comes to what Fatal Association, I feel like their team comp definitely scales a bit hard because of Ornn and like late game at least. Vayne, well, hyper carry but they would need to invest a lot of resources in the bot lane.
Yeah, actually, here's the real deal because maybe it doesn't matter that Team Esports Club doesn't have any tank because the bot gap might be big enough. Because if what Nathan's saying is true, that Vayne Nami is a tried and true practice duo with xTiny and Meagan, then like it's not gonna matter like how tanky Ornn is or how good of an engage they get if Vayne Nami can really take over the game and snowball.
That's
Especially
true.
respectfully, especially if Miggy's playing Pyke, because Miggy's Pyke historically has not
It's like
had
50-50.
yeah, he's
It's,
historically not have had I would not say it's 50-50. It's more like 10-90.
damn,
Yes,
uh
this
that's
this
crazy.
bot lane is very tried and true. This is their OTPs, so
yeah, I do remember the Megan Nami.
but
I
they
just know Megan plays a lot of Nami.
They banned Megan's Morgana as well though, I guess.
honestly Megan also plays Zyra. I honestly would have wanted to see a Zyra on their team comp instead of a Nami.
Yeah.
Zyra would go pretty hard in team fights.
But
Her
yeah,
ulti
we'll
and
find
Q.
out soon, I think.
Megan
Oh,
is
Megan's not here.
Megan is not online
She,
yet.
she's
I can go check on
still
her.
she's still like upping or something.
Is she
Yeah,
She's there right now.
yeah. You guys
Oh,
want me to
okay.
go check on Megan?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care, yeah.
I'll be back.
Is Bobby? Oh, Bobby. Why is Bobby in the other call?
Wait, is he?
Why is Bobby doing that?
Oh, what?
That's okay.
I think just telling them that Megan's taking a while.
Yeah. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see the jungle matchup though. Rek'Sai and Pantheon are both pretty like early game skirmish junglers. I think Pantheon outscales Rek'Sai for sure though, but Rek'Sai will
Mm,
always have that utility with the knockup plus like being able to execute in the backline on the backline. It's not like it doesn't matter how far away Kalista dashes. If Rek'Sai is able to get the Void Seeker and then ult onto Kalista, it's gonna be a lot harder for Fatal Association to actually deal out any damage back. It's very possible that Team
yeah,
Esports Club just overwhelms them with damage. And Megan is now
possibly.
online, so we're on our way.
I'm also interested to see this matchup mid lane. Malzahar against
Oh, Malzahar
Hwei.
versus Hwei, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
like
I heard that like Hwei doesn't do well against champions that can push the wave very easily because a lot of skill shots can be blocked by a lot of like the hard hitting skill shots can be blocked by minions. So getting the
right.
push makes it really hard for Hwei to actually do anything.
Mm. I mean, Hwei can also just play really safe as well. Just like wait for his team to like scale a bit.
Yeah, Hwei is also immobile. Um,
Yeah,
he
he
only
can't.
really has like that
Does
move
not
speed
move.
to get himself out, but if Pantheon just shows up, it might be a bit joker for the Hwei.
Yeah, I mean that move speed is usually good for what you call it to engage, but not to disengage.
Yeah,
How do we feel about the heavy engage comp on Team Esports with the Hwei in the backline?
I think I think it could be
There's
good
potential.
if Vayne gets a lead. Otherwise, I think they kind of just throw themselves at the brick wall of Ornn and Pantheon Shield. I think Team
Mm.
Esports Club have a lot more setup to do. Whereas like Fatal Association, they can kind of turn their brains off when engaging.
You
Like
just
press
run it.
press Ornn R, press Malzahar R, press Kalista R. Like I think it's a lot easier for them to engage. Whereas like Team Esports Club, yeah, you got the Nami wave, but the rest of your engage will have to come off of good flanks from Rek'Sai and Jax. So Bobby and Basil are very capable of finding these angles, but just to my point, they're gonna have to have good vision and like good angles. Uh, if like
Oh.
outstanding, like Vayne is just so fed that you can run him down herself.
Yeah.
But
I think at the end of the day, skill matchup.
by the way, I think we are incorrect. It's actually Miggy's Malzahar in the mid lane and Cobi's Pyke. So that should be interesting. um,
Oh,
Kobe's
I
Blitzcrank got banned, so I guess he chose a different hook champion. He could have played Nautilus, but he opted to go for Pyke instead.
I don't think they would need like board tank. I think going for the executes would be pretty good for this team.
I do think
Being
Kalista
that the
Pyke
other team
is
is very squishy.
Yeah, I do think Kalista Pyke has a good early lane against Vayne Nami, but definitely a skill matchup. depending on whether or not like Cobi can hit the hook and or
Yeah.
Nami can hit the bowl.
And now knowing that Miggy is in the mid lane against Jason,
Jason
I'm a
Canto.
little
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned about how he could play to this matchup, as Miggy probably hasn't played against Hwei this
I don't think
patch.
anyone on. I don't think really anyone has played against Hwei. I think I've only played like one game against Hwei, and I lost.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that felt bad, man, but it's okay. I was playing Pyke actually.
Oh my god.
I think I was playing Pyke, and yeah, I just suck. But that's a different story.
Damn.
Look, I don't think like Malzahar is a pretty easy champion. Miggy just has to ult the or like E the wave or something. I think it's E, right?
Yeah.
And then get the push, and it should be pretty winning for him. He just needs to be careful he doesn't get ganked by Rek'sai, because like
You
I said,
can't
Rek'sai and Pantheon are very good early game junglers. So,
you can't extend too far, or you might get punished.
but yeah.
Hmm.
By the way, Nathan is joining us on the casting desk, but he's also joining us later today in games 2 and 3. He will be making his HLCS debut, long-awaited HLCS debut, Mr. Aram God
About time.
himself. So we'll be looking forward to that later tonight. But otherwise, for now, we got Bobby's Rek'Sai versus Woosung's Pantheon. I think will be the most interesting thing to look at in the early game. I'm also interested to see the bot lane, but it's possible that nothing really happens. That xTiny and Meagan are smart enough to just play to scale. Or maybe they'll just ego it. Who knows? Maybe they'll just hands diff and win. Because
I think
Kalista
if
is also very
Cobi,
snowbally.
yeah, I mean, I feel like if Cobi like lands a couple hooks here and there, I think this bot lane could go out of control very quickly. Because I feel like Pyke's early damage is a little underrated, just as like his autos.
If he takes Hail of Blades, I think it's actually a lot better early game. I think
Yeah.
Hail of Blades is better than Electrocute on Pyke.
You want to electrocute?
Some people go Electrocute as a
Really?
I think it's like a trap though. I think Aftershock is viable though.
Aftershock seems more viable than electrocute, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not Pyke main, but I remember when I used to play Pyke a lot, but yeah, I kind of stopped because I was really bad at hitting the ultimates. But anyway,
Oh no!
now that the
Alright.
spectator delay is over, we're gonna have to sync up our timers, friends. But I think it should be fine. I take a bit longer to load in, so you guys might be ahead of me. So I'm gonna have to ask you to wait for me to catch up.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
But yeah, let's see. Look at this masteries. Ah, yeah, 700,000 point Nami.
Yeah. Wait, 200k
Whoa,
points on.
200k Vayne.
Damn! I did not know he played Vayne like that.
This is like the third Vayne, I think, in HLCS. We got Anthony's Vayne first, then Stephanie's Vayne. I'm pretty sure, right?
What's the win rate on the Vayne?
I think Stephanie won on Vayne, right? No, Stephanie's only lost. So Stephanie did not win on Vayne, and Anthony didn't
Oh,
win. I think.
so like
I'm not sure
0%
if
win rate.
Schubert has played Vayne. Actually,
I'm already in.
I just got in, so I'm at
Okay.
5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Just where are you right now?
19, 20.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Okay, so I'm at 24, 25.
26, 27.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
good.
we'll take that.
Okay.
I was a little bit ahead, so I just like went back to like
Yeah.
and just stopped at 20 seconds.
So here we go, game 1 of HLCS tonight. On the blue side, we have Fatal Association in the top lane, Hunter in the jungle, Woosung in the mid lane, Miggy in the bot lane, Anthony and Cobi. And on the red side, we have Team Esports Club in the top lane, Bobby in the jungle, Basil. Bobby reconnected. In the jungle,
Okay.
Basil actually. In the mid lane, Jason Canto, and in the bot lane, xTiny and Meagan.
Ooh, the early invade.
It's also I also didn't notice it's Basil jungle, not Bobby, and Bobby's playing the Jack top.
Bobby
Bobby's
does. Bobby's a flex and a half. He flexes all the roles.
He does play all the roles. Bobby looking to continue his win streak here. Hopefully he can keep that alive. 4-0 in HLCS. Can
Damn.
lead Team Esports Club to victory.
I believe.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Or
need
are
to-
you looking?
wait,
Basil is starting top side, and Woosung starting bot side, both starting red buffs, so they probably won't run into each other much in this early game, but we'll see where their first ganks are. Maybe they'll go for a cheeky
Me?
level 2 gank.
Oh wait, are our cameras also synced or?
Cameras should be synced, yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm just looking at the minimap. Because right now it's looking
Okay.
at bot lane.
Yeah, I'm looking at bot lane. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
it's synced, yeah. It should be synced.
Okay. Some trading here and there. Nothing much going on in the bot lane.
Yeah, look at Woosung going for this.
Woosung go for the
invade, 'cause
early
got,
gank.
Yeah, they got the ward.
Wait, not early
earlier.
gank.
The early
Invade.
Yeah, they got that ward.
Oh,
And I feel like Hunter's not gonna have a good time. This
Hunter's
top lane
getting
playing in the bot
destroyed top lane. No.
Hunter did take a break from HLCS because he found it to be very hard. So
Yeah, most are.
he
Short gank got tilted.
he cured himself from League of Legends, but now he's back.
We got him back.
Back and diseased with League of Legends. And a double bubble from Meagan in the bot lane.
Woo! Look at that damage.
Won't be
Oh,
trading.
and the hook. Wait, that's a lot of damage onto Meagan.
Yeah,
Luckily, she has heal.
Anthony didn't
She has
win
a
there
heal.
either though.
Oh,
Miggy
unlucky.
used flash in the mid lane, by the way.
What the?
Might be scared of Hwei. Probably doesn't know what's going on. Which is understandable, to be honest. I can't even let this go. But it should be a bit of a quiet early game, like I said. Both junglers didn't really path towards each other.
Except
Woosung's
finding
pathing is a
nothing.
bit curious though. He went red buff, blue buff, and then straight to his side. So he is behind. He is very slow on his clear, but he did take away the blue buff. So we'll see
Yeah,
how
I'll
that
put
pans
Basil
out.
behind a little bit. Basil going for the scuttle crab.
Yeah, Basil will be ahead in XP and tempo. He will get the scuttle crab first, but I don't know. Maybe it'll pay off in the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Miggy doesn't know what's going on with
Oh,
Hwei.
mistimed it by
Yeah,
Hunter in the top lane.
Hunter did not get that.
Ooh, gank mid lane. Okay, maybe he just walks away.
Woosung now just now starting to risk scuttle. This is what I was talking about. His pathing was not as optimal as Basil's, even if he got that blue buff.
Hmm.
So we'll see what Basil can do with all this extra time. He seems to be spending it in the mid lane, trying to catch Miggy off guard. And ooh, nice hook by Cobi, but not gonna be much follow up.
Amounted to nothing.
But I think Miggy caught flash.
Oh,
Will be
Miggy!
ganked by Basil, and yeah, there's the Hwei.
No, and he misses a
Seki thing, and
cannon.
it's first blood.
No.
First blood going off to Rek'sai. Successful gank from Basil, able to just sit in that bush.
Miggy
because
really
of-
wanted that cannon, and he died for it.
Yeah. Wanted to beat the farming allegations, but he ended up dying for it. Woosung will get the top Krugs, but gonna get spotted on the ward, so. Team Esports
Yeah.
Club. Early first kill, full information. And he do seem to be getting some bot priority, but Anthony falling behind on farm a bit as the wave pushes in.
Yeah, I would say. Although Meagan uses up a lot of mana early. Ooh, top lane.
It's a good trade for Hunter, but here comes Basil just being so
Oh,
proactive
no.
on his Rek'sai. This is exactly what I was talking about in Traps. Whoever is the better early game jungler, whoever can make it work, will be able to get the lead for their team, and it's going to just get the snowball started.
Woosung.
Yeah, Woosung is lagging a bit, but it shouldn't matter too much. But we,
Oh!
and then
Oh,
suddenly
no!
the bot lane onto Meagan. They will be able to get it.
Okay!
xTiny tries to condemn Cobi, but Cobi is able to get out because he's a slippery Pyke. And
Okay!
Anthony, a nice
Double kill in the bot lane!
onto the Vayne. And yes, I'll start off with a good hook on the Pyke, and it was a good attempt by Meagan getting the exhaust out and xTiny getting the condemn back into the tower, but wasn't quite good enough. Anthony able to dance around the minions, get those red stacks in, and they get a 2v2 kill, putting Fatal Association, keeping them competitive in this early game. As Woosung takes his first back.
Anthony will be returning to lane pretty strong having berserkers and some sustain with the vampire acceptor. I didn't know what that item was called.
Vampire Acceptor, yeah.
Vampire acceptor. I know it has something to do with vampires.
I think the bigger buy is Anthony was able to get Berserker Greaves, which is a big, good power spike for Kalista. But hold on, both ults being used in the top lane. Will Hunter be able to trade it back?
Oh, okay.
Bobby,
that was close.
Yeah. Bobby
Surprisingly
back,
close.
not quite able to get the kill onto Hunter.
I feel like at this point, Bobby seems to be a bit stronger.
Wait, but here comes Woosung. But he counter-strikes
the reactions.
The Empower Pantheon W. He's not gonna be able to get this kill. Good awareness there from Bobby, not caught lacking on the top lane.
Good reactions. Ooh, the hook.
Oh, a nice
to
hook
Nami.
onto Meagan, and the stuns go follow through. The bubble goes wide, and here Anthony hops forward, and
this might be a double kill.
Yeah, they're going for another kill onto xTiny, but he used the ghost. Will be able to get away. So just one, but another kill going in favor of Fatal Association in the bot lane. It's exactly what you want. You do not want. It's exactly what you want if you're on Fatal Association. Keep the Vayne neutered in this early game. Make sure she can't get that lead, and just utilize this leading into the mid game. But we'll see. It's not over yet. But this is good for the team morale. Fed Kalista on Anthony.
Hwei is moving down.
They move up. He moves
the
up. He uses
aggression.
the Kalista ultimate, but they're running out of time.
Oh,
Rek'sai
no.
and Hwei are both on the way. But a nice.
Okay, that's one.
Ultimate will collect xTiny, but now here comes Rek'sai and Hwei. Time's run out. They're cutting back into
there might be a double
jungle.
kill on the
they
side.
get caught by the Hwei E or whatever it's called, and then,
Ooh, big shutdown to Rek'sai.
Yeah, they will catch up to Kalista. Rek'sai able to collect that kill. Cobi able to make it out with his life. So just one kill back over, but that's a huge shutdown for Basil. But Basil's not done yet.
Oh, that's
Cobi hooks up on the tower, but the suppression's here, and here comes Woosung. Will they be looking for more? But not quite.
That CC chain goes crazy. Stun to suppression to stun.
Yeah, they didn't quite get him under tower, but they didn't need to actually.
Miggy was ready with his ult. Ooh.
We're trading in a top lane, but I don't think Hunter wins this. It's starting to turn into one of those. The matchup's starting to turn into you just need to sit under tower and respect the Jack's damage at this point. We'll see if Hunter can keep this up. He is keeping even in farm for now, but looking a bit tough.
Ooh, okay. And Ornn just gets his health back. Nice.
It's also worth noting, neither junglers have gotten Drake. I feel like Fatal Association should be utilizing their bot prio to try and take Drake. But Woosung hasn't really been around whenever...
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of bot prio to be had to make use of, at least. On the side of... I forgot the team names. Fatal Association.
Yeah. But Basil will use his top prio, though, to get the Rift, Rift Herald. So...
It's like a free Rift over to Team Esports Club.
Yeah, Fatal Association does have the kills, and they do have the gold lead for now, but I do think Team Esports Club just has a better sense of the macro for now. At the moment. He got the Rift Herald. Yeah, he got the Rift Herald. And here comes Basil.
I don't think...
Hunter has to use the flash, but it's not going to be enough as Basil...
wait!
Hunter will be able to trade it back! No, the tower is not going to be able to kill Basil.
Oh, so close.
Both Basil and Bobby quite low. They're going to have to back off as Woosung arrives. Trying to dissuade him from using the Rift Herald.
Yeah. I kind of like how you said Woosung's macro is a bit... a little off-putting.
Off-putting is a word, yeah, I guess. No, I think...
Instead of going for Drake, at least for an early Drake.
Like, I'm not Pantheon expert, but I do think that he has a lot of early game power that could be really useful, like...
Now.
Like, yeah, just like ganking. Could have maybe killed the Hwei when he was pushed up onto Miggy in mid lane. But to be honest, I think Pantheon outscales Rek'sai, so I feel like it's fine anyway. But still, would be nice to have a Drake or two by now. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Woosung doing fine.
Ooh.
Hasn't died. And is actually ahead in farm because Basil has been making these plays.
I feel like possibly extending the lead bot or top would be a good idea, or even mid. Basically top and mid, since mid is even, top is behind on the side of Fatal Association.
Oh, a hook onto Meg.
Ooh, an
onto
aggressive.
xTiny.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
Cobi
he
tried to do the
ulted.
stun, but he had to go under tower. And
Oh!
Megan used the ult, but here comes the Fate's call and knocks up onto Megan.
double ult!
A nice ult from Cobi onto xTiny and Megan. It's going to be another 2v2 kill under their tower for Fatal Association. So, really nice reactions there from both teams. And wait, hold on. Action's not done yet. As Hunter tries to use the ult board, but is not be able to connect onto Bobby. Bobby's just going to smack him to death. Meanwhile, in the mid lane,
is Miggy just gonna flash ult?
Miggy,
Okay.
he does flash ultimate, gets interrupted by the Hwei, but the Hwei ultimate also expended there, just doing so much damage. So no kills to be had, but Rift-Tailed does get a lot of plates into the back pockets of Team Esports Club. But yeah, that's a flash and an ultimate down for Miggy. Not sure if that was completely necessary. I think he could have just walked up, but we like to see it. Ooh.
Ooh.
Hunter. Not quite getting the timing on these knockups, but I really don't think it would have mattered in that scenario. But hopefully he'll have it ready by the time the team fight starts. And here comes one.
Ooh,
Megan has
flash
to
used by
flash away as
Megan.
Pantheon arrives and
Whoa!
uses the blast code to knock Cobi and Woosung back.
Cobi.
And here comes Basil.
Cobi's caught out.
Cobi might be a bit caught out here. He gets shut down by xTiny, and here comes the teleport from Jason Canto. They're chasing Woosung back into his own jungle, Miggy there to support, but they will just take the one kill. And yeah, a bit of an overstep there from Fatal Association. They thought they had Megan. They got her flash, but they didn't account for the blast cone. And wow, that was really weird. He got stunned in midair as Basil retreating from his pursuit of Woosung. And still, no one has taken Drake in this game.
I feel like it's going to be like a 15-minute Drake. That's my prediction right here.
15 minutes? Alright.
15 minutes. Actually, no, 16.
16?
Yes.
16, final answer.
Final answer, 16.
Alright. That's Cobi. Ooh. Does have the Umbral Glaive now.
You can really get rid of these wards.
And Kalista also has the board, so a full item.
Oh, the tower dive.
Oh.
Ooh, the knockup is
Going for the
good.
tower dive there, but Hunter does get the knockup, but will he be able to Bobby using the ultimate, just able to tank up so much of these tower shots. And Basil finds Anthony in the bot river, gets Strikebreaker, gets it, but he's still alive. He's able to kill Basil before he goes down as Jason Canto, xTiny, and Megan come up for the collapse. They collect Cobi for a double kill onto xTiny, and I know that was a good play by by Anthony after getting caught out, but really shouldn't have gotten caught out in the first place. So it's a 3-for-1 overall across the map, a solo kill in the top lane and a 2-for-1 in the bot river there. xTiny able to
And still they cannot get Drake.
Gold. And yeah, still no one gets a Drake. One more minute for you, Sam.
Yes, sir. I feel confident in my answer. I think about 16 minutes. Surely. Woosung's covering bot lane, so possibly they can go for this Drake right now.
It's looking a bit rough for Fatal Association, but honestly keeping it a bit competitive. We still have yet to see like a real team fight from Fatal Association. And I think if there was one, it could be a lot closer. But if it keeps getting isolated like this, like Hunter is not gonna be. I don't think Hunter can really hold his own against Bobby very well unless he really plays under tower. But he just had to flash.
Yeah.
Actually, he used flash there. So Hunter's gonna have to play the no fun game and just be the guy that prevents
weak
Bobby
side.
from towers. Yeah, be a weak side king. But hey, 16 minutes, Sam, and Fatal
Hey!
look at the first Drake, and Anthony stepping forward.
Oh no!
Gets caught by the Hwei,
Anthony!
but Fate's called.
Wait!
Connects
Oh,
onto
with the
Basil.
ulti from
Basil,
Hwei!
Basil! He uses the ultimate, he goes unstoppable! Anthony not able to get the rend, he goes down! Basil saving the Rek'sai ultimate until the very end there, so smart. Miggy
Ooh, no.
using the Malzahar ultimate in the middle of the team fight at the end there.
A little too
Will
late.
just die. Yeah, too little too late. It was almost something there, but unfortunately unfortunately for Fatal Association, Basil just a little too clean on his Rek'sai. He is now 3-2-6, doing so much for his team.
And this Vayne is catching up.
Yeah, the Vayne
He's pretty
is
much almost
catching up.
even. And he has a bounty.
I mean, Fatal Association does have some tools to deal with Vayne. They have point-and-click CCs from Pantheon and Malzahar, but it's definitely not.
It's gonna be hard to
enough
engage on
try-
that.
Yeah, to try and get this close. Try to get this Vayne taken out.
Would you consider Pyke having a good backline access? Or
Yeah,
access to
good
their backline?
He does have good backline access, but like he doesn't really do much damage, to be honest. Outside of like if he can get Q and 3 autos off, but it's honestly a bit of a slow burst relative to other assassins. But hold on, Bobby caught out in the enemy jungle here, but here comes Basil, and Basil
Oh no!
will be able to take out Woosung with Bobby, and yeah, Hunter is just not going to be able to turn this around. A double kill over to Bobby in the top lane, and a double bubble from Meagan, and then the exhaust goes down onto Kalista. Anthony trying to cut it out, but he will go down to Hwei, and yeah, Cobi trying to find one back, and also goes down. Another double kill over to Jason Canto, and it is slipping away so fast for Fatal Association. They did.
I spoke wrong about Hwei.
But it's like a little rough.
And the right hand's Hwei is really strong and oppressive.
I think Hwei is just like another immobile mage. I think if I think if Fatal Association chose to play a more aggressive style, Hwei would be a lot harder to deal with. It would be a lot harder for Hwei to play. But as it stands right now, I feel like Fatal Association are kind of playing a bit scared. They're still defaulting to their lane positions, where I really think they should start rotating the lanes.
Yeah.
Because all your power on Fatal Association is really on the Kalista, but she keeps going bot lane to try and get that bot tower. But I think this is a situation where you need to move your strongest piece to the center of the map. But hold on.
Whoa, wait.
Going for opting into his 2v1 against Pantheon and Hunter, but will he be able to actually
Bobby could be caught out here.
Make it a 3v1, make it a 4v1 as Miggy uses the ultimate and Cobi gets the cut for his entire team. And also gets the shutdown onto Jax and an objective bounty for Kalista. So a lot of gold coming back onto.
Wait, what's going on here? Wait, why is Nami 1v1ing Anthony?
Nami 1v1ing Kalista. Wait, Pyke gets another shutdown in the mid lane, but I think Anthony definitely overstayed here. I really don't know why he kept trying to fight in the bot lane.
And Nami lived.
Yeah, Nami did live, so he didn't even.
Great bait by Meagan.
Yeah. Not really sure if I agree with that, but Hunter does get an objective bounty in the top lane, so a lot of things happening there. 2 big shutdowns with the Pyke ultimate is great for Fatal Association. Hold on, Woosung trying to get these procs, but might just die. Use the shield, but here
the
comes
ultimate coming out from Basil. Oh, the flash!
Whoa.
Look at the move!
Woosung flashes! Oh, the Eclipse shield!
Oh, he
Will
lived!
the tower shot be killed? No, that's not enough. Basil just barely lives there. But here comes Cobi! Does he have the ultimate? He doesn't! He missed the boost, but it doesn't matter! The autos! But here, xTiny trying to fire back, but here comes Miggy! Miggy, honestly not that threatening, but xTiny will back off.
Hey, they don't know that yet.
He does have ultimate, actually, so we'll put a bit more respect on Miggy's name there. But yeah, very, very close there for Fatal Association. We'll be able to get the kill onto Basil there, though. Well played there from Woosung.
Fake was hard. Goddamn.
And yeah.
Oh no.
Alone again in the lane, and now he's fighting Jason Canto. Will be able to do a lot of damage. Anthony does so much damage, but I really think he needs to play around his team more and stop going solo.
Oh wait!
A nice hook did.
Oh,
a
the
nice
execute
ult
from Cobi.
from Cobi. Is Cobi the best Pyke in HLCS? It's looking like it so far. He's gotten 6. He's 6-3. As they're trying to contest this Drake. Hunter.
Both top laners have TP as well, so they can just TP into this fight.
Yeah, Hunter and
Ooh,
Bobby
but
both
Hunter.
opting for this TP, but Bobby's trying to kill this tower and
Oh no!
in Hunter's face, and Hunter gets interrupted, won't be able to get the Ornn, but meanwhile, on the Drake fight, Nami uses the ultimate, and the exhaust goes down onto Kalista. They're not going to be able to get the... No one has started the Drake yet. Cobi looking for a hook. Throws it, but not able to find it. And yeah.
I think Pantheon's just getting a reset and just ulting in.
Yeah, he's going to get a reset.
Ooh.
A nice bubble onto Cobi, but he does go into the camouflage. So Basil not able to...
Ooh,
knock
nice
it down.
hook.
Ooh,
Little chip damage on Nami.
Wait,
Chip damage onto Cobi. Ooh, the TP.
Telling him to forward. Oh my god,
no,
they missed time
it's
the face
mistimed.
call. And Bobby unleashed is just...
Oh wait, the CC.
The suppression's good, the exhaust is good.
Cobi.
Bobby goes down, but they trade it back over to Miggy, and a nice hook there from Basil. From Cobi onto Basil will buy some time, but he will go down as well. It's a 2-for-1 overall. Will Fatal Association...
Good team fight by Team Esports Club.
Yeah, I don't think Fatal Association can contest this anymore. Unfortunate there by the...
Oh wait.
Ultimate, but, Woosung tried to go for the steal, but doesn't have flash to get back over, so he kind of just...
dies.
Died. Yeah, Team Esports Club wisely pulls out the Drake, so Woosung cannot get that steal. But yeah, that was a bit embarrassing. But Hunter, getting the tower, getting some nice tower damage onto tier 2. Look at him go.
I think you might get this before Hwei and Jax gets to him.
I think he might just die for it. I think he understands his purpose in life.
Okay.
He is 0-5 on the Ornn. And to be honest, split pushing Ornn, guess, is not the worst thing in the world. Get the XP to get the ornaments. Let's guess the first one, the Protean.
Is that like an intentional pun made by League?
Ornaments?
Ornaments?
Nah, that's made. That's by the. I'm pretty sure that's a phrase like by the community.
I see.
The actual name is like masterwork, I guess.
I was gonna say ornament sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's just slang, I guess. I don't think it's actually called ornaments in the game. Anthony again, alone in the mid lane, but Cobi is hovering. But
yeah, I feel like Anthony should not be extending too far without at least someone next to him.
Yeah.
Both are contesting for Baron Vision.
I think they're afraid of this Baron. They do. Basil did get the Scuttle Vision.
Basil spotted. The entire team spotted.
Has teleport, and so does Miggy. So if they decide to start it, then they can TP in. But I don't think they're gonna force Baron like that. I don't think they have.
Whoa, Meagan might be caught out here.
Yeah, Meagan got hit by the hook, and a nice stun connects, and she flushes out of Meagan with a nice flash from the Pyke goal, but here comes the fight, and the face ball misses, but it doesn't matter. They find a kill out to Meagan, but Anthony gets condemned into the wall, and xTiny gets the double kill. Will it be a triple kill? He's looking for more. He used the final hour, but no, just gets the 2 kills for 1. Basil, though,
looking for more.
Goes forward, but doesn't find anyone. Decides to just regroup and push down this mid tier 2. They should be able to. They have the numbers advantage.
Oh, yeah. The demolish doing its work.
Bobby with a demolish proc. Looking to. He's not really beating the allegations, Bobby. Just the constant split push guy. looking to extend his win streak though to 5-0. And it's looking pretty good. They got 3k gold lead, up 8 kills. Here at 25 minutes, 26 minutes. Really wondering if like xTiny can actually live long enough to deal out damage, or if it's just gonna like he's just gonna get bursted out every time in these team fights from Basil and Bobby.
Yeah, I feel like although there's more tank. Yeah, there's more tank on the side of the Fatal Associations, but they haven't been taking advantage of it at all in these team fights. xTiny just dies too quickly. He dies first.
Yeah, it was a good condemn there by xTiny. Making his debut on Vayne. Very impressive.
Very strong debut. God damn.
For now. It's 8-3. This is exactly what you don't want to see on the enemy team. Fed Vayne.
Just a preface, he was 0-3.
Was he?
I'm pretty sure he was like 0-2 or 0-3 in lane.
He definitely was 0-2, I think. But yeah, ever since coming out of lane,
He might have been 1-3.
able to navigate these team fights very well. And honestly, I think that's to the credit of the rest of Team Esports Club, able to make so much space, and Miggy is flashing immediately at the sight of Bobby.
Oh lord.
As both teams trying to clear up waves before the next Drake spawns.
Oh. Double blue ward.
And yeah, Bobby is not beating these allegations. He has Hullbreaker, he's playing Jax, he's just gonna split push his heart to his heart's content. And yeah. He's gonna split push, provide put pressure in the bot lane while the rest of his team takes this Drake. It's only the third Drake of the game, so it's really not that big of an issue as
oh
Bobby
no,
goes
Miggy might be overextended.
Miggy's gonna die, but wait, Miggy uses the suppression, but the stun's not gonna come in time
Oh
from Cobi.
no.
Cobi gets the hook on
Bobby's
Bobby,
just
but
too
he might have
tanky.
just killed himself as Bobby's just smacking him, but here comes the rest of the squad. Woosung gets a stun, but
Oh no.
oh my goodness! Cobi pulls the counter strike into 3 people, and Bobby gets away as the rest of his team arrives. And here comes Basil. He goes so deep on the turn, but gets exhausted. He finds a kill onto Woosung, but will he be able to get out? He gets rendered, but no, he goes down to xTiny. But Bobby lived, by the way. That was such a terrible hook. I think I don't know if it was a hook, but it was either a hook or a leaf strike. But either way, it was a 3-man counter strike onto Fatal Association. That was absolutely detrimental to the team fight there. And Bobby no longer split pushing anymore. They might just end here. It's just Ornn, Malzahar, and Kalista alive. I don't even think the 3 of them could stop Jax alone, to be honest. But wait, here comes the rest of the team.
Wait.
Cobi is here. He has ultimate.
Oh.
And here comes the base call. He doesn't connect.
He extended too far.
He overshoots, but it doesn't matter. He gets the dust plate front.
Okay.
He gets it. And they get another shutdown onto Vayne. Kalista getting so much gold, and here comes Woosung. A nice ultimate, but they will be able to get away. So 2 kills for Kobe's life, but they did get the bottom inhib, so it's a trade, but it's not. It's losing.
Not an optimal trade
for Fatal Association. Team Esports Club are very happy to walk away with this.
Also, I think Team Esports Club can just force Baron and end the game.
I think so too, Sammy Yoon. Because I feel like if Jax split pushes bot, I don't even think he has to split push bot because of the super minions coming in. But having bot prior like that in this mid to late game is so good when trying to start up Baron.
Mid turret just went down on the side of Fatal Associations. They finally got it in 30 minutes.
That is very good for them. It allows them to open up the map a bit more, look for better angles in the team fights, but I'm not super convinced that it's going to be enough at this point in the game. They're going to have a miracle team fight around this Baron pit if they want to have even a chance to get back in this game. That's Cobi fishing for something. Doesn't look for... doesn't find a hook. And yeah, Miggy sent in the bot lane to try and deal with Bobby. He needs to really make sure he doesn't die here. He just needs to
not get caught out here.
Yeah, he just needs to clear the wave and make sure Bobby can't end the game. But Bobby...
They might need at least another person now. They need another person in bot lane.
I'm not sure. I think if Miggy just stands under Nexus Towers, it's fine, but
Oh.
Definitely
Oh,
difficult
Cobi
for
just
them
gets
to play
out.
around, and ooh, Cobi able to get out.
Cobi just gets out. Okay, nice hook.
It's just
Can't
for the
amount to
Dr.
much
Ornn
though.
and Sammy Yoons. Ornn had started moving to the bot lane, and
Ooh, the ornaments going on to Pantheon instead. Oh wait,
wait,
Pantheon and Anthony.
my game is breaking. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll continue the commentary.
there's 4 people on Jax, and this is exactly what I was saying.
Ooh,
Like,
okay.
commit the entire team onto killing Bobby, but it's a free Baron, so like it's just so hard to deal with if you're team Fatal Association. And yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Although I do feel without Jax being alive right now, it would be a bit harder to push, even with the Baron buff. Because it will be a 5v4 in any team fights.
Maybe, but I think Team Esports Club is far enough ahead that it won't matter.
I guess I can also just prep for Drake.
The current prep for Jake, it's up in 40 seconds, so it's not like
How do you check that?
well, there's a if you click on like the eye in the bottom left, you can turn on objective timers.
Oh, what the? Well, it's not for me before.
But
What the hell?
yeah, if because there were no Drakes really taken in the early game, there's no threat for a Dragon Soul. And to be honest, it's Chemtech Soul, so it's not useless, but no one's like not a big priority.
I feel like it's just gonna be so strong on Bobby, no? On the Jax.
I mean, Chemtech Soul is good, but I think it's the worst soul of the 6 for sure. Because it's only really good if you're below half health. Like
Ooh, team fight.
Meagan, try to use the Nami ult, but use
Oh,
the
Pantheon going in.
Pantheon going in, right on top of
Oh
Bobby, but
no,
Bobby
he just
back
dies.
yeah, he puts up the shield, but he's just hitting the back, just hitting his back.
I think this might be game.
Hunter gets melted by xTiny. xTiny running forward, he flashes forward for the double kill, and Anthony
I think this is GG's.
not gonna be able to hop away. Making a triple kill for xTiny. A strong debut on this Vayne. Will he be able to get any more kills? But it's only Cobi left alive, and I think that's all that's left in this game. Cobi, last remaining member of the Fatal Association, not going to be able to stop them from ending this game here. Oh, is he going to get killed in the tower? They're thinking about it. But no, they like the stats too much. They like, oh, Basil almost got to the fountain there. And yeah.
Wow.
A rough game for Fatal Association, but there were glimmers of hope. Very exciting to see Hwei, very exciting to see xTiny's Vayne, and just a very exciting win for Team Esports Club overall. So yeah, game 1, the Fatal Association